Hello, co-players. This is Shin Sung-Wang, Dan in Europe. I'm going to do my training game against a pro player. Uh, the weather is getting cold. I hope everything's okay with you. I got a cold and I had to skip 1 week. Okay, and I started again. Okay. So let me play this diagonal opening. Okay. After that, let's go classic approach. Okay, let's go classic. If it is, what is it? Diagonal opening like this, then to enclose like this, I like it because my opponent still can attach here, but has less chance to do it because it is connected to the ladder. Maybe in this case, I should use the one. Okay. Let me check. That is the situation that I can use it. Okay. Why is it unclear? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. It is not. Okay. The letter isn't working. Okay, I should just go properly then. Okay, maybe I should enable the sound. Okay. Let's see. Just connect. Okay, extend. Then I don't think that one would just extend. Okay, so my opponent doesn't like to play this kind of moves. And that kind of move is more annoying. Okay, so my opponent did it. My opponent doesn't afraid much on pincerring because that 3 stones are okay. And how should I approach this case? So the classical approach or do something else. I want to just go smoothly. This one. Yeah, approach, then we're gonna play pincer. That's okay too, but I like it. I prefer this one. Okay, so let me just go here. Even if my opponent comes like this one later, I can still enter, so I don't mind much. First, I can attack, so okay. That's why I played this one. Yeah. If I goes one line more, I can enter, but this one, I can still enter the corner, but it's less, powerful. Okay, I should come one line closer. This one or this one? Let me play this. Or cover. Cover? Okay. Should I do it? That is reasonable too. Because if black plays here, white gonna escape. Then it turns to a case that white escape, then I play this one. So I want to cover. Okay, let me go in this way. Because in general, after taking pincer, white escapes. If white doesn't escape, then black can block that way and attaches the user way. Okay, and then I want to play Hane, then white gonna play counter Hane to this direction. Cut and counter Atari, so capture Atari. So that isn't really a big deal. So I should still Hane, but after Hane, probably I wouldn't cut, but just extend. Oh. So we can study how white can handle this and how black should attack this group. Okay. Cut and counter Atari, capture Atari. I don't see a good continuation after that. So extend. Okay, so this kind of like local fight, there are many, is it? And if you already study this in advance, or experienced in advance, experience and study, then you know the outline. And if you know the outline, then it is much easier to make the decision. When you play like 1,000 cases games, then all the 1,000 cases are different. But if you take like 100 cases already, then you can, handle it better. Okay, even if it is like completely new, while the touches, that is good. Oh, not easy. Okay. To play in a strongest way, black should wedge like this, but white gonna cut and take the corner. Then to get the outside doesn't mean much. So I need to extend, but I don't want to give this extension a connection, because that is exactly what white wanted. This one is not easy to handle. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Wedge is the only option to resist what wants to do, but doesn't look easy. In this case, what I think is that how to make my opponent's shape uglier. That's what I want to find. Okay, how can I? Just extend like this, my opponent connects, and my opponent's shape is good. Is it just natural to connect? So I want to find something that I can make my opponent's shape a bit uglier. Okay. So for instance, like this Atari. I'm thinking. I never had this case, so it's quite tough to judge it. So after Atari, if I connect, I just connect to strengthen this part, and then Hane like this. But if I block, I capture, or I just respond, then there's no good continuation. That's the problem. But still, even if black makes white makes the connection, I don't want to give this tiger mouth, which makes this group weaker. So I want to tardy. Okay, I should have tardy. Oh, I spent too much time. It's just early stage. Yeah. If I block, then capture once and connect. So wait, block, capture once, and connect here. So I can capture once, but still white shape is somewhat ugly. So I prefer this. Okay. So in my level, what I mostly care when I make decision is that am I play a move that my opponent can easily expect or not? Because I don't want to. I don't want to play a move that my opponent can easily expect. So that's why I want to resist it. To go down looks better. But I can play here. Connection must be the right one. I should do it. I'm gonna capture, connect, and push once and save. But white settles, but white need to capture once, push once. Those are like points that I can get it. Okay. Because my middle is getting thicker. So this is what I want to get it. I need to. Otherwise, this Atari is so painful. Oh, that I didn't expect. Taking this one. Oh, oh, I didn't expect this at all. So it means that my opponent didn't like to get that variation that I aimed. So Atari, why capture once and connect? That's what I wants to do. Atari, then why gonna connect, I suppose. Hmm. But I cannot avoid. Oh, it's quite tough. Doesn't look bad though. Okay, I would Atari. It's just 10-minute game and maybe comes too soon. Maybe I need to increase the time. But if I increase the time, I cannot play many games. So that's the dilemma. But it's okay. I mean, if I get more cases, then it is better. Because once again, the main purpose of this game is to update the knowledge of the opening part. So that's why I stop playing after like move 70, 80 like that. Okay, so this is the form, the case that I can add my experience. So I like it. Just connect. So I need to play here. Then I look for card. Is it? I mean, when my opponent plays like this, I feel like, oh, is it right? I don't think that it is right. I always have that feeling. But later I end up, I got the bad result. So, okay, interesting. I need to push because extend, then I can use this one to look for cut. So I need to get the right timing, whether I cut right away or do other stuff. Like when I extend, I can just play here too. It's quite tough. I feel like to cut, wide extend, black cut. After extension, I cut, capture once and go out, and it's a bit a burden that I need to capture back and connect and kill. But while I'm doing this, my opponent can do something better. So not sure whether I can do that or not. Now I captures. What is this? I need to connect. Okay, so what's the meaning of this? I really don't know. If it was my student's game, then I would have said that, oh, okay, it's a mistake. Black at sticker, so it is good for black. Okay. I prefer this result for black, but I suppose why it is forcing me to play an extra move because this part is unclear. So I need to make this part thicker. How should I do it? Hmm. Shoulder it, just this. Is there any like specific move that my opponent can do? Doesn't look easy. Mhm. Well, I can start from like this one, touching and hane to make this part thicker, but it's a bit sensitive because my opponent's corner gets thicker. I don't want to touch it. Then shoulder it must be the one that I should use this thickness. I don't see something clear here as white. Why cannot hane it directly? Well, maybe I can just pip once, which is okay, but pip then black can even extend. So I don't know. But it looks okay. It looks okay. white escaped, blocked away, and get some, base over here. But I got the thickness, so I need to use that. How to use this? Jump. Okay. I want to do something earlier, like before responding, like attaching first. But maybe I can do it later. Okay. I'm afraid that those kind of exchange may turn as like a mistake. Okay, so my opponent played there. Wow. So my opponent really care about this. Okay. I think it is the timing that I need to do something around here. Oh. Okay, I would attach. Not finding the solution at the outside, but try to use some center moves. If I block here, then I can hane. Or I wouldn't do. So if I hane here, that's more common, then I can play this hane. If I place a bit smoothly, then I have a living possibility. So after this one, my opponent need to like cut to avoid living possibility. Then I may have chance to use center moves. And how exactly is the the study, but I believe that I can find some at least. Like at least block, if I can use it for free, that should be enough. So okay, I need to touch. This is the right timing to touch it. Like how to respond. This kind of stuff is good. If I'm on the position to ask something like this and wait for opponent's response, that position is better than taking the question. If you're taking an interview, like taking interview is more stressful than giving the question. Okay. Why play there? Why doesn't want to lose anything there? Okay. But after connection, black has living possibility. To connect. Okay, so white endured. White endured and don't want to give the living shape. Okay, I don't have time. I need to push. I wanted to block here first, but then I can extend and connect to clean up. Block was also an option. But push can play this hane to cut. So I believe as long as I cut, it is okay. But it's not really a clear cut. But still okay. Still okay. If I want to reach it, so I need to bend. When I see this bend, I don't see something clear yet. Block was okay to. Oh, why respond? Oh, didn't expect it. Then I need to squeeze.
10 seconds. 1, 2,
Okay, should I attire? No, attire then white may block. Okay, I should just block. Okay.
10 seconds. 1,
Okay. So if I place passively, then I can get points, like exchanges later. Should be good enough. To get this block here for free is good. So okay, why resist it? Can white? Oh, I can. Oh, but
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I need to Atari my blocks, and then I couldn't read it clearly. But played. After blocking, capture, connect. Saving a corner is not really a big deal. I need to endure, huh? But I know that I need to endure like this. Just block and take outside isn't right. I need to do. So sometimes when you are unclear about your moves, you should follow your feeling and believe what you believe in. No, it's not easy. I don't know. Oh, Atari, I need to capture. Hmm. I need to capture, connect and call. So why gonna connect? And my first idea was to connect, to sacrifice it in this way, but ah, yeah,
10 seconds.
so
1, 2,
difficult.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Saving the corner. No, no. Then I need to sacrifice.
10 seconds. 1,
No, I don't know.
2,
I really
3, 4,
have no idea what it is.
7,
Uh,
8.
I don't know. It doesn't look right. Okay, I should peep and block. Can I push before connect? No, I gotta connect. I gotta connect and I need to block, but is it?
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
It was quite, difficult. Okay. So, yes, I need to play this one.
7, 8, 9.
Okay.
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
안 Oh, I mean, why can't Atari anyway? Oh, then isn't it a bad exchange?
10 seconds. 1,
Oh, need to block. Oh, because this Atari, black connects or black plays here, white enters, then it locally is dead. I don't think that it was possible to do. Even white has very bad aji at the outside. So I thought that it is not possible. Oh, the weakness at the outside, can white endure?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, I don't have time. Okay, so locally, yes, it is dead, but outside has no thinness.
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There. So locally it is dead, but black has many liberties. But I need to use the cutting point. Maybe I shouldn't capture, so I can throw in to use it. I should have left. But it's not easy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It should be not easy for white too, because black can use many center moves at the outside. Oh. Okay, so here. So there's no other option. Black should push and cut. Then I need to save the group inside. But I'm going to try blocking or surrounding. Butting move. I didn't think that it was working. I mean, it's working to save, but it can weaken the outside, but my opponent doesn't mind. Okay.
10 seconds. 1, 2.
Just save. Huh.
10 seconds. 1, 2.
I need to block. Cut and go down. May. But before I need to.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I should cut first and go down to squeeze. I'm gonna play this one. I can bend once and then attach, so it leaves the weakness. Can I bend once? Oh, I can. True, because white did an Atari. Okay, it's not easy.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay.
7, 8.
It's not easy. Okay. The bending move is working. So I have to look, and here my opponent's reading is really accurate. That there's no hole that I can use it. Okay.
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, and after that, I should somehow use this to surround and make it possible. Clamp. Clamp is working. Okay.
1, 2,
I should.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Don't have time. So is it working? Oh, it is. It is working. So after black's push, I can just block. So black cannot play this. Okay, no chance. I got crushed again. Okay, so I will resign. So I'll come back after discussion. See you. Hello again. I came here after the discussion. It was a difficult game. This one, okay, I played. To play like this one, black can enter the corner. Okay. Then if I block to this direction, personally I really like this formation for black because vice upper side is widely open. Even if I place here, black can still enter. So I don't like it. So why need to block here and double hane to give the ponnuki. This is like AI's recommendation, but still I like it as black. So I wanted to do this, but I was expecting that my opponent doesn't play this one. I thought that my opponent gonna play here, then I want to attach because there is interesting variation that I don't know much about it. So I want to do this, but my opponent enclosed to this one. So here possible or like this one, black can do like here. This one, white can pip and attach. So black should play like this one. So that is one option, which is like a bit soft to attack, but more settled. But I play here because I was expecting that my opponent plays here, then I approach. And if my opponent comes from this direction, I can play here to threat this group severely. But it wasn't easy. White attach it, and that was a very good move because basically it is looking for hane and can extend to this direction. So I didn't know how I should handle. Hane looks like the proper move, so I played. And he said that the clamp must be the proper way that he knows. So if white goes out like that, or white goes here first, black connects and here, it's about the same. Then when I see this, I feel it's pretty good for white. And he also said that he prefers this for white, but it is kind of, pattern form. So he was expecting this. Or black can play hane to this direction too, but then or extension is the one, but white can go out like that. This is quite lively for white. So I didn't expect, I thought that I had to do this. So I played hane and cut, then white can just exchange and connect and hane. Oh, then it looks okay for white. Black did something, but I cannot use this file and it's blocked. Didn't like it. So that's why I tried to twist the sequence with this Atari, connect and black can connect and extend. Then it is okay for black. That's why I played. But of course, black, after this one, I extend and then I attach it. I didn't want to cut, but extend once and Atari. This one also I can Atari. So Atari here to make black's shape a bit, white's shape a bit, awkward. That was my plan and hane. But my opponent blocks and then connect. Okay. Capture and connect. Push, extend. So that's what I expected. And if it happens, then I think I can use this as the wall. So felt it was okay. And my opponent also felt that it was okay for black, so played here. That's what I couldn't expect. So white can separate, but black can push in here to look for cutting. But before I do this, I wanted to have this exchange to strengthen the middle. But there's one good part that I can make this middle stronger. But at the same time, I lose the chance that I can hane After exchange, Hane isn't working. So I hesitate, but I thought that it was okay, and push in order to look for this one. And my opponent therefore just resisted, just made one exchange and extend. So I don't know. It shouldn't be bad because black gets a bit thicker here while white is making connection. White may say that, okay, I did not lose anything because white saved and even extend to take the right side. But black is thick, and I thought that I need to use this to get a good position. So I play shoulder and jump in order to use this, and my opponent cuts right away. So instead of this one, white may just divide or enclose like this. But my opponent does not miss this kind of spot. Okay? That was annoying because I cannot find a connection. If I place here, I will be happy because I can try things like this, like what I did in the game. So if I can use those center moves, then I would have chance to secure this area in a very effective way. Okay. Here, then Hane to look for making the living possibility and then defend it somewhere. Then if I place an extra move, I got this move for free. Otherwise, I can enter. So I want to attach like that. But here. So just responding any place like this, I feel it's a bit damaged. So that's why I attach it. And Hane and Atari in here, I didn't expect that. And after here, my first idea was this one, but I felt that it was not enough. And my opponent gonna play this Hane connection, and I cannot clearly. I mean, the corner is dead. Why gonna take this? Maybe I can play here and then tenuki. So I didn't want to give this corner clearly. Then I would feel that it's a bit damaged. But in fact, it was okay. Black had to do it. So this is my biggest sort of like weakness, that when I see like this kind of 50-50 shape, I have an aggressive intuition that I feel that 50-50 doesn't look like 50-50 but a bit damaged. So I'm an aggressive type player because I cannot accept this and look for more. Okay. So when I play against this pro player, opening just went okay, but in the after like move 50 or 60, I test myself. Sometimes I try this kind of stuff, sometimes I don't try, and then see whether it was the right choice or not. And what I remember is that mostly when I make this kind of active move, it turns to like a mistake. So I shouldn't do it. But okay, I couldn't resist it. To just block here, I felt that it was a bit damaged. So that's why I played this one. And my opponent need to punish then my like overplay with the right reading ability, and my opponent always does it. so here Hane and this, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that my opponent can actually try to kill this group. So, I can even play like this one. I have so many number of liberties, but can you really do this? That was my idea. But yes, it was exactly the same as actual game. Nothing happens. So if I need to make something, I had to throw in and capture. So with this, I can cut. Okay. In this way, actual game way, cut isn't working because I cannot add it to this direction and it is not working. But if there is one move like this, then I can do this. So I had to throw in and capture, and this must be more complicated. Okay. Still, my opponent need to play like this one, and here, and endure like that. But it must be not easy. Okay. Not easy for both. Like I can connect, but it's complicated. I cannot say that I can read everything. No. Okay. But this was much more complicated. But I just captured, and then I still hope that I can cut and do something, but my opponent's reaction was just perfect, and I got just crushed it. Okay. All the groups are dead. So, okay, the reading, this kind of, reading accuracy is something that is much better than me. So I got crushed again. Okay. Okay, I hope you enjoyed watching that I got crushed. See you next time. Bye bye.